Hello, welcome to the Christmas quiz, and today we are joined by Aaron Hunt. How you doing, mate?
All good, mate. Thanks for having me. I'm just hoping I don't get stitched up like I did in them Euros, because I know I finished somewhere near the bottom of the leaderboard for that.
Relegation zone, wasn't it?
Who was it? Was it me and Still Ryan or something, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good that. The questions that I had were significantly harder, but I've told you about that, so we'll see how we get on today.
We'll dive into the first round, which is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And the question is, Aaron, who was the Bolton Wanderers manager after Big Sam Allardyce? Was it Owen Coyle, Sammy Lee, Gary Megson, or Dougie Freedman?
Well, Owen Kyle was like 2012-ish. Who was the other ones?
Sammy Lee, Gary Megson, and Dougie Freedman.
We're not including like caretaker bosses, are we?
I'm pretty sure the person that officially had the position.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Gary Megson, isn't it?
You going for that?
Yeah, I'm going for that. I think it's that. What do you mean, ooh? So I'm talking like Gary Neville.
It's not Gary Megson. The correct answer is Sammy Lee. He had the full-time job at Bolton.
How long for?
13, 14 games.
If we're counting them, wait till next time we play Tenable.
He did April to October. 21% win rate.
Probably why I didn't remember it then.
And then he became Liverpool caretaker and then Bolton again in 2012 caretaker.
Do you know what? Sammy Lee is a perfect example of a good number two doesn't always make a good number one.
Yeah, I always sign him on Football Manager.
What, to be your assistant?
Yeah, he's really good.
I had Roy Keane, me, dealing with all the discipline. I'm not happy about that one, to be fair, because I just remember I remember like when Big Sam went, obviously, and then it just seemed like we got straight into Gary Megson. I don't remember him being in between. When was that? About 2008?
Seven, so even.
Yeah, and then it was Freedman, then Kyle, weren't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Great era. Into the next category then, Football Connect. 4 different players and you have to guess the club that they've all played for at some point.
Right. This is where I come back now.
The first one I'm going to give you, Aaron, is Jesse Lingard.
Jesse Lingard. Well, it's not going to be United, right? It could be that weird club in, where is he, South Korea or something that he's at. I don't think it will be. Where else did he go? He went somewhere else on loan. I know, I'm going to go for West Ham, but I think there's another one as well, isn't there?
It's not West Ham as the connection. The next player is Dwight Gale.
Dwight Gale. Where's he been? West Brom, Palace. Lingard would have gone somewhere when he was younger, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Birmingham?
It's not Birmingham. I like that as a shout.
Did he go there?
I don't think so. The next player I will give you is Will Hughes.
What, Will Hughes from RP?
Yeah, top mechanic.
Yeah. I'm going to say Crystal Palace then.
Not Crystal Palace. is the
Pingu!
connection. And the final player is your best mate, Wayne Rooney.
Oh, no, you've not, have you?
Not what?
It's Derby, isn't it?
Yeah, for 1 point it is Derby County.
Oh, no, Pingu. Oh, I'm going to get relegated again. I'm not going to be asked to come back for the World Cup here. Was Jesse Lingard at Birmingham?
I don't think so. So I think he went on loan to, I want to say Leicester. No, it was Brighton. That was it. He went on loan to Brighton. Oh, he has been to Leicester as well, actually. And Birmingham. So you were right.
I vividly remember him scoring an hat-trick for Birmingham at some point. Yeah. I remember seeing it.
So credit to that, you actually remembered he did play for Birmingham and whatnot. So that wasn't a terrible guess, but sadly...
Yeah, it weren't a guess. It weren't a guess. I know that he played there, like...
That's what I mean. Like, it's a good guess that you've gone for that because it is a feasible choice. Like, Dwight Gale might have actually played for Birmingham at some point.
I knew that he'd been at West Brom, so I thought, has he been somewhere else in Midlands? You know what I mean? So it was educated.
Exactly. You've got some theory.
Got a little bit of theory there.
Well, let's go into the next one. Check out today's sponsor, which is Proton VPN, a brand that you guys can trust to get you into a different country while browsing the web. It's absolutely fantastic for being able to unlock so much more content on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and any other streaming service. Really, it just gives you so much more content for essentially £3 or £4 a month. You know, it's like a DLC. You get the extra, content for very little. So yeah, make sure you do check them out. Obviously, it just helps out with browsing on the web, and for such a cheap price, it's worth giving it a go. So check them out. Their link is down below. Guess the footballer. 5 different clubs, and you have to guess the player that is. Ooh, which clubs do we?
So even say Derby.
Now we'll say another team in Derbyshire. Burton Albion.
Burton Albion.
Yep. Kick things off. It's technically Staffordshire, but
on the borderline.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Do you know what? I can't remember if this fella went and played there dead late on, or if I'm sure he did a bit of managing. Is it Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank?
He did manage them, but he didn't ever play for him, I'm pretty sure. The next club I'll give you is Bradford City.
Oh, it's a proper EFL journeyman, isn't it? What are you doing to me?
Yeah, you know this person.
Save these for Callum Fowler, not me. Give me something like what I know.
You 100% know this player, and he's a big player.
Who's played for Bradford? I just need to get some more clubs here, Pingu. Dean Windass.
It's not Dean Windass. The next club I'll give you is Preston North End.
It's going to be obvious when I get the 4th and the 5th clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, these last 2 definitely help you. I think think these first three are like really niche. I'd honestly give you like a bonus point if you get it at this point.
So it's very niche.
Well, you just don't remember him playing for them clubs whatsoever, really. Also, it's a big English player.
Physically big.
Just well known.
Right, I'm going to go for Harry Kane.
It's not Harold Kane.
I know he had a couple of ones. You went, was it Leighton Orient or something? And
yeah.
a couple of football league
Norwich.
loans. Leicester, yeah.
The next club I'll give you is Sunderland. This is where you can get some potential points, I think.
I'm going to get no points here, Pingu. You've stitched me up here with an early start. Actually, that was my idea. I can't take that. I'm just trying to find me excuses now. A big English player, Sunderland, Preston. Are you taking the piss or not?
Just get Sunderland. He has, you know, that kind of twang to his voice.
Oh, it's one of two for me now. I'm just going to roll the dice on it. I'm just going to roll the dice and say Pickford.
For 2 points, it is Jordan.
Come on.
Pickford.
What's he doing at Bradford and Preston? When was this?
On loan from Sunderland in like 15, 16 seasons. So
are you telling me that I've got 3 points out of a possible 11?
2. I know you have got 3 because you got.
I was going to say, don't take one off me. I got one in the last round. Come on. I've been writing this down because I know that you cheat me.
I was going to say you've worn the same kit as him.
And I got man of the match in it, by the way.
Yeah, you did. Very good. Maybe if I gave Darlington, because it gives you like that end of the country, but I don't know if you know your geography.
Yeah, I know it's in North East. Come on, Bingo. I know that. I told you I'll see you on my channel on a geography Tenable.
Right, into the next round. It is tic-tac-toe. 1 point for each correct answer on the grid. A bonus 3 if you get 3 in a row. What would you like, Karen? Club, nation, trophy?
Let's go for Arsenal. Let's go for Arsenal.
Shall I go for today? To kick things off. It's always choosing the stuff I find more tricky. I go
Yeah, because once it's all on the grid, you're like a robot. You just know it all. It's there. It's programmed.
Go for that. Let's go for the Southampton.
Ooh, bit of sense. I will have a Premier League winner, please.
I'm really tempted to say Fiorentina. What else is in the Serie A which could be entertaining? Ooh, that'd be nice, actually.
It's going to be Roma, isn't it?
Nah, people cry if I say Roma. Let's go for a bit of Napoli.
Ooh, Napoli. And I will end it off. I've already done...
Nation.
Yeah, I'll go for a nation. Let's go for a Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yeah, let's go for a Portuguese.
And I will finish off, because it's Mustafa, we've got to end with the Turkish league.
Ooh, Turkish league. Lovely.
And it's Christmas, you know, Turkey. What would you like to start with?
I bet you use that every episode, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, I will start off with Arsenal Southampton, and I'll just throw in Theo Walcott.
Nice. I was
'Cause why not?
expecting Ramsdale, but you've gone.
Ramsdale, Oxlade, Chamberlain, there's loads. Cedric.
Yeah, anyway, Cedric Suarez for Portuguese Southampton. Cheers, that, Aaron.
It's all right. You could have had Jose Font.
She's in Calabri front instead.
He's actually making Windows jokes, lads. You can tell it's Christmas. He's got the cracker out already.
I write them jokes all year round.
Do you know what? I actually don't doubt that. Turkish league and Portuguese. Pepe was over there, weren't he?
He was. He went to Besiktas
Yeah.
for a season. For the middle, then Prem title Napoli. Got a backup, but I want something a little bit more concrete. He doesn't have one.
Could talk us through your working out here, Pingu. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us into the brain of Luke Pingu.
Your backup one's Laurent Blanc, because I know he's played for Man United and Napoli, and obviously it was early 2000s Man United. It's a 50-50 with Arsenal, essentially. Whether he won it in the season he played for United.
Yeah.
And then obviously Pepe Reina's not won a Premier League title, and it's like there's not a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean, from Napoli? So I'm going to try. Let's hope I've not gone mind blank. We'll go Laurent Blanc.
Hopefully he's drawn a blank on the Premier League, Pingu.
Yeah, that's a good one. He has a Premier League title in 2002-03.
Nice. Right, but now I'm going to go straight into the Turkish league and Arsenal and give you Podolski.
Yeah, very good. Great players. Well, I like that kind of era of Arsenal with Podolski and
Wilshere, Ramsey.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly like a phenomenal team, but
Good to watch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Premier League title and Turkish league. We'll go Robin van Persie. Since it's Christmas, we'll get the Robins in.
Go on, Pingu. So now to win, I have to get a Napoli and Arsenal.
Yeah. Do you know why Robins are called Robin Redbreast and not Robin Orangebreast?
Go on, I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Because orange actually wasn't a colour when they named the bird.
Was it not?
Yeah, it was the newest colour, orange.
So who invented orange then?
Because of the fruit. They used to call him the red fruit.
No, but why did someone say one day, right, that's orange?
I know.
I always think that with colours. And also, is there any colours without names that we've not discovered yet?
That's what I mean.
There could be something, a completely different colour that we've never seen.
I think the deluxe range, you've got enough names now for all the different colours.
Yeah, true. You've got everything. You've got Battleship Blue. You've got all sorts. aren't you?
Duck egg blue as well.
Yeah. But anyway, Arsenal and Napoli.
Yeah, can you do it?
I hope I can, but I'm just trying to rack my brains here. In my head, right? Don't tell me. I'm just going to tell you what's going on in my head. I'm just trying to think of Italians, and I'm thinking about Jorginho, but I know he come from Chelsea, but was he previously at Napoli? I'm just trying to think in my head. Do you know, something in my head as well? He's saying Dani Ceballos, but I don't think he has. I don't think he went there. Italian league was big back in the day. I'm just wondering if anyone back in the day. I'm just going to have to roll the dice here. I'm going to have to roll the dice and hope that Jorginho came from Napoli, Pingu.
Going for Jorginho.
You sound disappointed.
I'm disappointed because you've got the correct player build on our end here.
Oh, come on. What about the other lad who I said, Ceballos? Has he been there?
No, he's not.
Oh, I was torn between them two.
I was like, please say to Jorginho, don't say Ceballos, because that would throw things away. But now you got a chance to get the extra points, Aaron, with the Southampton Prem title and Portuguese Napoli.
Oh, so I can finish that off now? The grid?
Yeah.
Well, let's have Southampton Premier League title. Shearer!
Yeah, with Blackburn.
Yep, 95. And then a Portuguese from Napoli.
Yeah, I've got one.
Of course you have.
It is doable.
How much is this for? An extra point?
This is an extra point, yeah.
I could really do with that. That'd be massive for me, that.
7, 8. So, chance to get 9 points, Aaron.
That'd be big for me, that. That would be big.
There's actually only 3 in the history of Napoli Football Club.
Is one of them a goalie? I've got a goalie in my head.
There's no goalies, mate.
I've not goalie, defender.
Yeah, defender.
Yeah.
Defender. They're both actually defenders, the ones I know anyway.
Trying to think of FIFA cards. FIFA nerds would be good at this. Your FIFA nerds are the ones who get these because they can see that flag, can't they? And they know.
That's why I get it, because you get the Napoli, the blue, big N Napoli. And Portugal flag.
Well, not anymore, you don't. You get an L now because they're called Latium or something, aren't they?
And it's a white. Have you seen the Napoli badge, the actual one? It's like white.
Is it?
It's not even got the blue anymore, which is mental.
Have you seen the badges that FIFA are using for Milan and Inter now?
I know, shocking. Woke nonsense.
It is woke nonsense.
What are you going to go for then, Aaron?
I'm going to go for... This guy's just stuck in my head and he won't get out of my head, so I'm just going to have to say him. Yep. To be fair, I don't even know if this is his first name. Do I need his first name?
Just say his name and I'll give you a chance.
Is he called Horta? Ricardo Horta or something like that? It's not him, is it?
It's not him, but he is at least Portuguese. The players you were looking for, Aaron, the obvious one is Mario Rui, the left back. Won the title with Napoli and whatnot, so a bit of mainstay. And then a bit of a dyslexic Ronaldo. It's Rolando.
Rolando.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
13 when his name would flash up and you go, Ronaldo.
Yeah, the troll pack.
Only joking, mate. You got nothing.
So how many points do I get there?
8 points. Pretty good. Into the next round then. Football bingo, 16 points, 3 minutes on the clock. Are you ready, Aaron?
I'm ready for it. Go on. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Diego Maradona.
Diego Maradona. Pass.
R9 Ronaldo.
And I'm Ronaldo. We'll go Barcelona.
Yep. Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho will go Champions League.
Stoichkov.
Pass. I'm not even risking them ones, Pingu.
Rivaldo.
Teammates with Zidane.
You reckon? We'll see. Iker Casillas.
Casillas, Spanish.
Yep. Ramos.
Sergio Ramos.
Yep, Sergio Ramos.
Euros, yeah.
Yep. Cristiano Ronaldo now.
Man United.
It's Rafael Varane.
Ooh. Pass.
Cavani.
Pass.
Virgil van Dijk.
Liverpool.
James Rodriguez.
Pass.
Johan Cruyff.
Dutch top division.
Yep. Frank Puskas.
Pass.
Bobby Charlton.
English.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Pass. I'm not risking these.
Leroy Sané.
Pass.
Mkhitaryan.
Pass.
Dani Alves.
Pass. I'm like that woman on the chase.
Yes, Jorginho.
Who did you say?
Jorginho.
The Italian.
Yep. John Stones.
Johnny Stones. Pass.
Willian.
Pass.
Ooh.
Oh
Edgar
shit! I could have had
Davids.
Conte. Davids. Pass.
Claude Makalele.
French.
Marc-Andre de Stegen.
Pass.
Ian Robben.
Pass.
Luka Modric.
Croatia.
Yep. Pjanic.
Pass.
Ooh. Neymar.
Pass.
N'Golo Kante.
Conte.
Yep, well done, Conte with Conte. Icardi.
Pass.
Ivan Perisic.
Pass.
Denis Cheryshev. And there's your time.
There goes my time. I'm not overly the Rivaldo one, I'm not overly confident with. I don't think he did play with Zidane.
No.
Just that sort of era. But I think the rest of them I got.
When you got, so you had Puskas, Cristiano Ronaldo, and somebody else for Spanish Golden Boot. So, like, for example, Ronaldo, you should put him always on the Golden Boot because that last, 20 years of La Liga was just him and Messi.
Yeah, true that.
But yeah, that's just the experience of playing this over and over. Let's have a look. I don't think Rivaldo also works for Dutch top div. Pretty sure he played for PSV.
Yeah, he did.
Did he not? Maybe he did. In my head, he did. But
I'm pretty sure he did.
Was it Romario I'm thinking of?
So he's not played with Rivaldo, Zidane?
I don't think so, no, because it... Yeah. So I'll take the point off of that.
Yeah, we'll lose that one.
But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pretty good score, to be fair. 20 points from your last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
You've beaten your Euro score, Aaron. Look at it that way.
So it puts me up to 23 and we're still going.
Exactly.
Tell you what, this is respectable, Pingu. I told you 30 plus.
Into the next round then. Football stat attack.
Yeah.
You have to guess the number of appearances a player has made for a certain club. It's just a chance to get some extra points, really.
Right, okay.
10 points if you bang on the correct number of appearances. It has happened so far in this series. 5 points if you're 10 away, 2 points if you're 50 away, and 1 point if you're 100 away. And the player I'd like you to guess is Alan Shearer for Newcastle. How many appearances? Go on.
He's getting quite honourable mentions in this episode, isn't he?
Premier League all-time goal scorer.
Alan. So obviously he did Southampton, then he did Blackburn, then he went up to Newcastle and he was there till he retired. But he did miss like a full season. 260 Premier League goals in total. I'm going to say that he played for Newcastle.
In all competitions. You got FA Cup, bit of Europe maybe.
Right, so let's say that he was at Newcastle for how long? 10, 12 years, something like that. I'm going to say that he played for Newcastle 526 games.
The correct answer, Aaron, is 405. So sadly...
No point.
No points. He had a few seasons where he's just getting like 17, 19.
Yeah. Towards the end.
That is actually towards the start, weirdly.
Was
and then
it?
towards the end, he's still hitting like 42, 41, 52, 48.
Yeah. Come on, Shearer, get back on that pitch. You could do a few more so I can have a couple of points there.
He's going to be in the Ballers League, isn't he? He's going to be back on it.
Yeah, he is. Wonder if he'll be... Is he a manager or a player?
I think he's actually going to be a player. Surely they're going to... Why would I want him as a manager? Do you know what I mean?
I want to see Angry Ginge bollocking Shearer. That's what I want to see. That's
exactly.
what I want to see.
Gary Lineker just there, just trying to run around at whatever he is, about 60 now.
Still probably do a job, to be honest. You don't lose, like, the touch and that, do you?
Yeah, I mean, for what a style of play he was, I think he'll actually do quite well, Lineker, because all he was is in the box poacher.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see you in the Ballers League, Pingu.
Maybe not. Could you imagine Luis Figo just nutmegging me or something?
Imagine you nutmegging Luis Figo.
Yeah.
That'll be a clip to use forever, that.
Into the final round then. Tenable.
Right, I need this now, because I'm on 23. I need a good shift here.
Good few points.
Come on.
Chance to get 33 if you get all 10.
Yep.
And your Tenable category is to name me all-time Premier League teams with the most own goals scored.
Most own goals scored.
Yep, in Premier League era.
Well, I'm going to start with Liverpool, because I know Carragher's got a lot.
I think he has stat padded for him a little bit.
Yeah.
Liverpool are tenable. They are 9th on the list.
I think you've just got to think about teams that have been there for a long time. So I'm going to say Everton as well.
Everton are number 1 on the list, 62 goals.
Yeah. Sticking with that theme, I will go Aston Villa.
Aston Villa are tenable with 58 Premier League goals.
I will go also for Man United.
Man United are tenable, 46 points. Well done, Aaron.
Doing a bit now. We're doing a bit. Arsenal.
Arsenal are tenable, 4th on the list, 48 goals.
Trying to think of the well-established teams here, you see.
There's a few missing that you'd be surprised at.
Liverpool, Everton, Villa, United, Arsenal. Right, that's 5. We're halfway there. We're John Bon Jovi.
Living on a prayer.
I'm going to say Man City because remember when I'm sure Richard Dunn and Trevor Sinclair, I'm sure they got a few own goals between them.
Manchester City are not tenable. Tiny club. Says your first life gone. By the time the video's out, maybe City have turned it around a bit, but the minute City are just
The run of form. Did you see Pep scratching his bald head?
I know. He's falling apart, and I love to see that kind of big dominant team fall off.
The thing is, you wouldn't put it past them to go and make some signing to go and win the next 3 in a row again.
January sign whoever. Older midfielder, and then they'll be all right. So it's just because Rodri's gone. You know?
Yeah,
Rodri's
it's a massive miss.
It just shows how worthy of the Ballon d'Or he is.
Exactly. Right, I'm going to go for Chelsea.
Chelsea are tenable, 45 Premier League own goals. To be fair, 8, 9, 10 are all on 45.
Are they?
Very close in the numbers, yeah.
Right, let's go for West Ham.
West Ham are third on the list.
Yeah.
51 Premier League goals. Doing well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far.
7 so far, so I've brought the 30-point mark.
You're on the 30-point mark, so I think that's a good score, to be honest.
It's respectable. Yeah. It's respectable. So let's go for now. Trying to think of longevity in the Premier League, like who's been there the longest in that. I'm going to say Newcastle.
Newcastle are surprisingly not tenable. I'm amazed at that. They're actually
they only had a few seasons out, didn't they?
That's what I mean. Like, there's only been like a couple of championship seasons. There's some of the teams in this top 10 that have been not in the Prem as long as... It's a bit of a weird one, I think. Yeah.
Right, I've brought 30. I'm going to roll the dice here.
Final life.
And I'm going to give you Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace are not tenable, and there's your final life. God,
I was going to say West Brom. Well, they're tenable.
No. Like,
well.
I don't know. I feel like West Brom are 15th. Palace at 18th with only 25, which is impressive. Bolton 19th with 23 own goals in the Prem. How many did Derby score? See, in Premier League era.
They was only in for about 5 minutes, weren't they?
Nah, in the 90s we had a good 6 seasons in the Prem.
Remember that well, dear Pingu?
Yeah, when I was born. We got 13 Premier League.
So who did I miss then?
You missed in 5th place, Fulham, which I'm kind of surprised because there's a few after like 2015. There's a few years in the Championship,
but they went up in I'm sure they come up with us in 2002.
Yeah, I guess there's enough time, to be fair. You did miss Tottenham Hotspurs as well.
Spurs,
yeah, big one. And you missed Southampton, which I'm quite surprised at because they only came... I guess they did have a bit of an era with Laetitia in the 90s and then went all the way down to League One and came back. I just thought with the time out of the Prem in the 2000s would have not have them up there. Maybe this season they've had a few own goals.
Maybe.
But yeah, things like you'd expect kind of like a Sunderland or...
I was thinking about Stoke as well at one point, but they weren't there long enough. They'd have to be scoring 4 own goals a season pretty much.
I don't even need to add up because you've done the adding up as you've gone along. So
I've been doing it, around 30 points.
30 points, which is very respectable.
I'll say that. If I got 22 in the Euros quiz, it's progression, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the total that you can get?
I mean, technically it's 50. At the minute, top is Spencer Owen with 41. You know, you're only 11 off the top. And
I'll be hoping for like a mid-table finish. Maybe a European push. We'll see what everyone else gets.
That should do the job there. You want to know what a certain angry person got?
Go on, what did he get?
38.
You give him easy questions, though.
Did I, though?
Yeah, you bias with Ginge.
You'll watch the episode and you'll see.
I'd love, for one day, just write the questions for an episode of me, write one with Ginge, and then just before you're about to hit record, swap them over. Let's have a see how he gets on.
Hopefully, guys, did enjoy today's episode. Make sure you do check out Aaron, drop and fun, all that good stuff. Drop a like on the video, and we'll catch you all tomorrow.